Hey, I'm Dan Schell, author of the book 9 Years of Rock, the story of the concerts at the Erie County Fieldhouse. And in these videos, I try to give you a little bit more information about some of the bands and some of the artists that played at the Fieldhouse. Today I'm talking about one of the earliest rock bands that played there, ZZ Top. In 1974, November to be exact, they came to the Fieldhouse for the first time. But a few months prior, on Labor Day weekend of 1974, they were scheduled to play a huge concert in Austin, Texas at Memorial Stadium. It was billed the Barn Dance and Barbecue with ZZ Top. Unfortunately, though, there was a problem. The University of Texas coach, Darrell Royal, had told the promoter for the show, Barry Fay, that he wouldn't allow them to have the concert until Barry covered every inch of the brand new AstroTurf on his field with plywood. So Fay complied and got as much plywood as he could, but unfortunately, during the day of the event, they realized they came up a little bit short. When Coach Royal came out and saw that the rest of the field wasn't covered, he immediately said, "The show can't go on." Fay, worried about all the people that were waiting outside, sent one of his stagehands out with a pickup truck and $10,000 in his pocket, and with instructions to find as much plywood as possible. The problem was, it was Labor Day weekend, and it was on a Sunday, so no lumber yards were open. So Fay told that worker, when you find a lumber yard that you think has enough wood, drive straight through the gates, smash through, and stay in your car, because more than likely there's some guard dogs that are going to come out and security alarms are going to go off. Wait for the police to arrive, wait for the police to call the owner, and then when he shows up, show him that $10,000 and tell him, "I want to buy as much wood as possible." Unbelievably, that plan worked. The guy showed back up at the stadium, and they covered the rest of the field, all but 10 yards. Again, Coach Royal came out and said, "The show can't go on." At this point, Barry Fay had had enough, and he looked at the coach, and he looked him in the eye, and he said, "Coach, has anyone ever told you to go F yourself? There's 60,000 people waiting outside those gates in the sweltering sun. F you, we're opening up those gates." And sure enough, that's what he did. The show went on. So that's the story of ZZ Top at Memorial Stadium in Austin, Texas. Luckily for us, they came back in May of 1975 and played the Erie County Fieldhouse one more time. For more stories like this one, check out the Erie County Fieldhouse YouTube page or go to www.9yearsofrock.com. I'm Dan Schell. We'll see you next time.